Can we beat Elite Blastapopoulos with random projectiles? Is what we're going to attempt today, and we're going to pick the map Tinkerton. So as a refresher, every time I buy a new upgrade on a tower, the projectile gets randomized to a cost similar to the cost of the tower. And we can figure out what projectile is by looking at the console that I've added in the bottom right corner. So that's currently an 021 tack for this boat. Not good, so try one more time, and we got a Druid Thorn. That's okay, because we don't need damage right now. What we need is money, and if you've seen me try to beat random projectiles against elite balloon areas or elite vortex, well, boats are a good choice because their underground cache does not get affected by the randomness of the projectile. But I also wanted to make it maybe not so OP, because on maps where I can fit many boats, I feel like the farming gets out of hand really easily, because I feel like unlike normal elite bosses, you don't need as much money. You just need luck. You just need to get the right projectile. So now they get Merchantman. This is now a Shell Shock. All right, that's not bad. I'm trying to hold off from buying the Grape Shot if possible, of course, because rushing these instantly is a good idea. Now, after I fill out all the boat spots, which is not much of on this map, we are gonna go for the next best thing, which is probably either the Chinook/Marine or maybe an IMF farm. Because since normal farms spawn bananas, which are projectiles, and that probably gets randomized away, well, the only way to get money from that is through stuff that isn't projectile, like the bank. I'm also going to make one rule change, because there was something that was pretty exploitable last time I played an elite boss, and that is no temples this time. Because temples with supermines is probably a combo that's too good to be used, and essentially trivializes the entire challenge. Also, can I really only fit 5 boats under this? Somebody let me know if I could have fit 6, but that probably would have been very hard to do. Now, I don't know if with 5 boats, I can use that as my sole defense to beat tier 1 blast, because normally that's a good idea to get like farms, but defense at the same time. That's why the boats are good, because Grape Shot flavor trades shoot many projectiles, and you don't need much to break it down. So this one's shooting a bad projectile, right? Okay, let's upgrade this one to flavored. It is a Hydra Rocket. Okay, not terrible, but obviously I'm gonna need a Grape Shot to upgrade for more damage there. I am gonna use this time to try degree though. How about one more? This one's a Super Monkey, which is not actually good because, well, it's just a plasma ball, a single one. Oh yeah, one more thing I should mention is that I have changed the mod up a little bit to allow more randomness into the scene, aka normally, the randomized projectile is within 20% of the cost of the tower, above or below, but I felt like being a little bit more spicy, so it's actually 30% now, meaning a higher chance to get lucky or unlucky. This one's another Hydra Rocket Pod. I guess I'll accept it. Now, I don't know if I can keep affording to wait for the blast to get in range, because that's not a lot of track length, especially in Tinkerton. I think I'll just get started on an overdrive and hope for the best. So we got a More Press. That is pretty good. Even though I could buy a attack speed upgrade on it, I think that's a pretty good value tower, and also very satisfying when, as you can see here, passive buffs still do work like the, the Camo Village. Also, I think it does hit heat really quickly, which is the only downside of the More Press, but I still think it's worth it. In fact, given the way it's looking, even despite the max heat, it could probably solo. Is that bold to say? Let's finish off with our last flavored. If it does solo, I might not even have to buy, like, Grape Shot now. You know what? I will, though, just for fun, to see. That one's a Grand Sabo. No, this one's a big one. Okay, that's good. Not good, like, single target, but it's good for the balloon, so I guess I'll keep it. And it's kind of funny to look at. Maybe it should be targeting strong, so it's, you know, I don't need that much overkill on the regrow. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Am I have to road spike this? Am I dead? Oh, so there is one issue with this mod that I should have been more careful of. It's that if I die, I think the projectiles reset. Let's see what happens if I retry last round. I think they're gone. Yeah. See, it's in shooting invisible projectiles now. I hope this doesn't happen the rest of the game, because one, it's kind of cheesy, and two, I like having things not reset. Nothing I can do about it other than re-roll it. We got a Buckshot. I don't know if that's definitely worse, I think. And we died to camos because both the projectile and the tower needs to see camo for it to work. So this 400 Buccaneer means this one can't see camo. I do allow myself to sell towers, but I don't want to sell the overdrive. Let's just hope for a new one. a good one. Reactor makes it so it's actually the twin gun shooting, but I don't think that's very good either, especially if it's not airburst. So how about we re-roll? We got a tornado drill, which I think only shoots the normal thorns. Unlucky. Whoa, we got spiked mines. Okay. I don't think we need any more than that. That's going to be enough. Assuming, you know, the freaking max heat doesn't make it not attack. I'm gonna try to greet though, if this could be sold. Let's get, come on, a Monkey Town. If there's one thing I hate about Blastapopoulos, it's the not being able to sell aspects. Well, on top of all the other annoying things. Oh god. We almost leaked a camo ceram because of the spike mines. Wait, they don't even hit. Oh, that's an issue. What happens if I can't do camo pot, no. Because it's a fiery projectile. Yeah, it's kind of weird to see that a spike mines can't hit camo. But that's okay, we got through the hardest part. Now I'm free to sell. And I'm free to go, no, Monkeyopolis makes a projectile, not a good idea. We should go for that marine that I was talking about earlier. It is good value. I think the marine doesn't get affected. Only the main Chinook projectile. So hell, we could even use that for damage for tier 2. If we need that at all. The unfortunate thing with the Chinook is that usually it has like synergy with itself. Blowing back balloons means you can stall the rounds up for more abilities, but it's not the case here. We lose the Jam Draft means we will eventually, inevitably make less money. Also, right, Blastapopoulos plus ability-based stuff is really, really bad. Because it just puts it on full cooldown, okay. I'm allowed to use Geraldo's Regen Potion, I guess, sure. Let's try to get ahead that way, and let's first see how much we're doing with this Spike Mine flavor trades, like 500 plus DPS, honestly. It might be good enough that I can do a good chunk of the damage right now. So we're gonna just keep on power farming. Get the IMF like I wanted to. IMF into Nomics ideally. Now that error code on the right side does not look like a good sign. I think it might have been because of the bank. I'll watch again. If that does happen, then big rip. It shouldn't affect it, hopefully. Okay, hang on. IMF loan may not be as good as I thought, because I just realized because the bank doesn't actually make money. The interest rate is still there, but obviously it'll take many more rounds to get back the same amount of money. So it's only good if we get Monkeynomics. Okay. Hell, let's just sell it then, and let's just settle with 040s for now. Until we get enough money, you know, to buy the 100k Nomics straight up. Because obviously, with IMF loan, usually depositing trick is a good idea, but it doesn't like I can do that. Don't worry about the failed object reference. That's only because I keep dropping the marine down, because it's trying to, I guess, randomize it, but that's obviously not the case. Let's move Geraldo to make more space. I feel like at this point I should go for a hang on, camos are scary. I should go for a attack zone or something. We need to boost our damage up. Okay, can I get $20,000 real quick? First off, let's see if I can get a decently strong attack shitter. 010 Super Monkey, not really. It looks like attack may not be the best idea because the range is so tiny. Even worse because of blast. But frick it, while it's on top, let's get it going. Oh god, that's bad, that's bad. Not a glue storm. That's gonna force me to sell the tower. To try again. Yeah, what I should have done, I should have bought 005. So that I have three chances, basically. So ground zero basically does, I feel like, almost nothing. Yeah, that's not a lot of damage, it's just the main dart. We got the tack shooter back again. Oh no, unlucky. That's 2 times. 2 times this has happened. I don't even know if it doesn't even give +2 up. I'm bleeding a lot of money doing this. But 3rd time's charm. Last time I'm gonna try. Bloons is probably not good, because it can only apply 1x. Yeah. Oh yeah, we kinda got a bit unlucky here with the ace, or the attack. Part of me feels like the lack of water space hits hard, because I'm definitely not making as much money as I could. In the past, I think I'd be able to, I don't know, afford way more than just attack zone in this. I feel like if I want any power from this Zero Monkey, it would have to be upgraded to a Sun Avatar. And I'd have to get lucky, because I accidentally bought range first. Maybe I should do Rogue Monkey. It does have 2 projectiles. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Oh, I just realized, right. Error code. If I remember correctly, for some reason, because of 2 arms, it might break the run a little bit. Let's Chinook the attack zone over here. I feel like we actually will have it. Tinkerton's really long. Yeah. I gotta focus on farming, otherwise there's no shot I'm gonna be able to have enough money for T3 here. So at least Monkeynomics by round 80, okay? And we hope this deals with the rest. Oh, right, I guess I could buy... I didn't buy Grave Shots on these. They could help a little bit, like this Deadly Spike here. Or this Flavor again. How about this? Nope, another Sticky Bomb. Monkey Pirate. I feel like we hit the heat bar 5 billion times in this run, yet because it's so inconsequential, we are going to have enough time to beat it. So that's good. Okay, Reju Potion right after collecting all the crates. Super satisfying. There's the Nomics. This one shoots out a temple, but I don't think it works considering it's, you know, a farm. And it is the one causing the constant error codes. I'm not sure what I can do about that, because now that's going to make it harder for, well, you guys to see what the tower is if the error code keeps on popping up. I'm not sure if maybe depositing more money, like making it max. How's that, maybe? 12,500, leave it like that. Nope, on my side, it still looks like the error codes are popping up even after make it full. So maybe, well, you just have to hope that eventually, if we have enough money, we don't need this, and then I can just get rid of it. For now, I guess you have to live with it. Let's use this time to get attack zone and see if we can get lucky again, please. I know we can get lucky. We got a bomb blitz here. Gee, I wonder how that will perform. Let's go ahead and move it in. And holy moly lag. Maybe I should sell it. I am instantly regretting it. It is doing okay damage, but is it worth this amount of FPS? Oh, goodness. I mean, given the fact that it is this little FPS, it's done 130k damage, it is genuinely disgustingly good. But I don't think I can live with this for 8 full skulls, so let me move this back to sell range so I can try it again. I know at this point I should stop putting all my eggs in the tax zone basket, because it just keeps not getting the right tower I want. But it is fun, because if not the temple, then tax zone's probably the most broken one, provided you can make reuse of its tiny range. Second best is probably Sun Avatar. I'll try that now. Let's get a second thing to help us out. Oh, Mobile Limb, beautiful. You know what, I also can't take it anymore. I'm going to use one last Reju Potion for the, this thing. And I'm just gonna get rid of it, because I personally am annoyed with the error screen. Also, because I feel like, even though we don't have Sun Temple, there are some really good combinations. This is probably one of the best I can think of. Like, what better projectile is there for about $30,000 than the Mobile Limb against single targets? I feel like since these costs are similar, I should be able to get a tax zone Elim as well, if we reroll enough times. Because this thing is legitimately going to solo tier 3. I feel like I had this tower too for one of the previous elite bosses. Don't tell me I have to ban Mobile Limb next. Anyway, I just realized I could make a pseudo Trinipart army by getting the Lord of the Abyss and fitting as many on water as you can. You should have heard of this water tower on land interaction already, but if you haven't, that's what the new tower does for ya. It allows you to fit so much water towers on land. How much extra is this? Not quite enough to get us to like 20 out of 20, but still enough to make us a solid amount of money with a 14 stack. And just like that, oh, I forgot to sell my tax zone bomb blitz earlier, but we technically didn't need it. This thing, better on the leg, better on the damage as well. Gee. I don't know about you, but I'm personally satisfied on the farming front, especially now that we got the Geraldo refresh, so don't mind if I just do that twice. Now we got 200k plus, remember, this I can sell for a whopping 136. So let's use these last 8 rounds to tier 4 to just find a good tower to keep. So I'm gonna keep trying the tax zone until I get a very good projectile. Sub Commander is actually pretty good, but I want to keep seeing if I can get luckier. How about again, Mermonkey 501? I guess we have to put it at the entrance so we can see how good it is. Oh my god. Shooting out ink globs everywhere. It looks pretty good. Oh, minus DDTs. But is that actually going to be good single target? Or is that only because it's, you know, a bunch of group stuff? Well, I'm going to keep it around and hopefully it's alright. Let's do, how about a Carpet of Spikes next? I'll have 2 options here. This one is a Mortar Monkey. Oh, wait. I think what's the case here is that's only the main attack that changes, not the actual spikes in the ground. All right, maybe that's not as fun. Let's try another Super Monkey. And also, holy crap, wait a minute. Why are DTs getting randomly far? It's because we don't have, I guess, camo detection that actually does DT damage. That's crazy to me. It makes sense, though. This doesn't see camo. This doesn't see either. Again, don't, like, ignore the camo icons. Does not work properly with this mod. Okay, let's do this then. Bez. We got lots of money, so let's go big here. Laser Dark Knight, I think, is worse. Let's try again here. Apache Prime is also not great. And we got a Wizard Lord Phoenix. That doesn't see camo, right? So I'm gonna try again, yeah. We're gonna lose a little bit of money here, but it's what we gotta do. Pop Sidon. Unfortunately, I didn't buy camo on this yet. We got, oh my god, Mad Bez. Let's go, that is a keeper. That is something you can't get with the Sun Avatar or this, because, you know, the price difference. This should be massive. Also, nobody banned me from using Homeland and or Overclock / Ultra Boost, which do work, by the way. Just not the projectile stuff, which obviously doesn't matter. But here we are, 7 million HP that we need to deal with. Let's just blast off now. Let's use Turret Independent because I am lazy, and that is a lot of damage. My god, almost 100,000. I should try to move Tax Zone in range now to see how good that is really. I'm not expecting anywhere as near as good as that, so maybe I'll keep re-rolling Tax Zone. Even though it's so pretty to look at, let's overclock the Super Monkey here as well. And yeah, looking at the damage, not that good. Could be better. Bomb Blitz again. Nope, that's a mistake. I'm not gonna make again. I swear we've been re-rolling the same 5 projectiles for the Tax Zone, even though there's probably many projectiles in the, like, 30% above or below range. Hoping we can get something like again, similar to the Sun Avatar thingy. Alright, one last try here. Crossbow Master. That's not too shabby, is it? Looks like 3,000 DPS. Yeah, I think I'll finally keep it this time around. Let's try the Legend of the Night. I feel like at that price point, you can probably only get itself back. Although I could be wrong and get a Paragon. Let's see. 205, so yep, that's exactly what I thought. The same thing. Same thing, and no. Boomer Paragon this time, okay. How good is Boomer Paragon Legend Knight, though? Let's see for ourselves here. Well, it's definitely doing better than the Tax Zone, right? So that's a keeper. And I guess, unsurprisingly, we're gonna have Tier 4 easy. But not enough for Tier 5, of course, if I don't get even more. Should just be more quality over quantity at this point, since we do have 330k floating around. What else did I not get, though? That shoots a lot of projectiles for a high cost. I guess a big plane might be worth trying. Other than that, the next best spammo thing is probably the Dark Champion for a similar cost. So we ended up getting Monkey Ace 3 times. Fine. I will begrudgingly accept that. So 35 million HP, 5 times stronger than Tier 4. These things were doing so well, but now it feels like they're just tickling Blastapopoulos. Alright. Dark Champion, what can you do for me? Moab Dom, I should really just look, rather than look at, or fully focus on what upgrade we get, look at the DPS once we buy the upgrade. So that Druid is obviously not good. I should also buy it here, that Dark Shift it only when the tower is good. Baz, Apache Prime, nope. Okay, hopefully I don't spend the whole tier, like, just, like, buying and reselling the same upgrade. And hoping for something better. But that is kind of the reality. Am I really just re-rolling for a mat at this point? Because is there anything in 60k that's similar in price? I'm looking at everything in the console, and they look bad. They don't look like they would benefit very much. Bloons Incineration doesn't really stack. Neither does that. This is like my, what, 5th resell? Oh, we've got a Mad. Just what the doctor ordered. And that's why the DPS of this thing is decent, even though it doesn't have the plasma buff. I will take it. I will take any Mad projectile I can get. Let's also get another Call to Arms. And some of this crossbow attack only has 220k. Fine, we'll try again. Prince of Darkness was bricked. I know I said I wouldn't buy this again, but I keep coming back to it because it is better than a Sun Avatar. So I pray for the day that we get a good catch there. Like, again, Elim, surely it should happen at some point, but it just hasn't. It just hasn't yet. 1 quarter through. Actually, we are on pace to beat it. So I technically don't need more than this. Crossmaster again? Yeah, okay. I gave up on this one. Let's also get rid of all our sniper farms. We don't really need them anymore. Let's go ahead and make the board a lot less cluttered now. So it's, 1, it's easier to see. And 2, it's easier to see. $760,000, man. Paragons are not off the table, but there's a genuine chance that buying Paragons makes it worse. Because you would... I don't know how the degree scale or how it works exactly. I also don't know how Crew Remote works. Like, does the debuff still apply? Well, I'm just going to drop it and hope it does. Even though it's tickling with 1 damage right now. Actually, if it's tickling with 1 damage, that means it doesn't work, right? Because otherwise, each shot would get +5. Oh well. Plus, I think Paragons don't shoot many projectiles relative to actual towers. So even if it was the same thing, or something strong, it wouldn't be of much help. I'm dropping out Super Mines for the means. You got a Dart Paragon out of it. But obviously, the Dart projectile does way worse than a freaking Super Mine projectile. That's what made our last run OP, but it looks like this time we don't need Streamline projectiles to survive. Oh my goodness. DDT's almost got us. That was scary. I think just in case then, we'll get a Grand Sabo ability to make sure the balloons are slow. Because the issue wasn't, of course, that we couldn't beat them. It was just that they were on cooldown. The 5-second cooldown. So hopefully that'll be all we need. One last rejuve. One more homeland. Reactivate Grand Sabo in case we hit max heat. But I think that does it. Alright, next time, what else do we need to ban? To make random projectiles elite bosses more of a challenge. Because every time we beat one, we gain more knowledge. A final pop count check, though, as I am curious. 32 million of this one. 9 million. 6.7. 5.7 the Dark Champion, damn. Proof that mad misses are unique, I guess. Anyway, if you want to watch more randomizer challenges similar to this, then click on this video here. Otherwise, have a nice day.